Hi, this is Kelly from Petica Kelly and Play Learn Talk, and in today's tutorial I'm going to demonstrate a new game that I've created. So I hope you enjoy it and that it inspires some creativity in you. Maybe some of the features that I use in this game will be useful for your own creation. So go ahead and leave a comment below after you've had a chance to watch it and just let me know what you think of it. So I created this game for a group of elementary students who are working on their articulation and specifically on L blends. So what I did is I incorporated some visuals into the scenery, right? So here we have on each tree, we have a mouth cue for the L sound. Now down at the bottom, I have my navigation buttons, but I also have an area that I can actually type in. So in this area here, we have the L cue for whatever the blend is going to be. And this is going to be a typable box that we can type in the consonant that precedes the L sound. Okay, and then the remainder of the word is going to go here. So this is helping our students really break down visually, just the L blend in that word, okay? And then over here, this has a smaller font so that we can write, a short phrase or a sentence. Okay, so our picture scene, we have two kids, we have a girl, we have a boy, we have two trees. I've put the kids in the center of the page so that once you are working with your group, you can have the student or students assign these kids to their own tree. So I did this originally with the thought in mind of having two students and kind of making it a team activity, and also targeting turn taking. So in the original game that I played, I had two kids per tree, but then the Boom platform told me I was basically overwhelming the page with clip art and stuff. So I limited it to two. So basically what we would do is we would assign the kids to a tree. So let's say that the boy is going to go over here and the girl is going to go over on this tree. Okay, and let's say in our session we have two students. So there's team one here and team two here. So what I'm doing now is we have these leaves that are going to be our interactive piece in this game. And underneath each leaf is a L blend word. So I'm going to designate like this student to start first, and then I'm going to ask my student, okay, we're going to go and stomp on all the leaves. You tell me when to stop. So we'll go ch, 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 and so we're making like the sound effect. And it only took me like 2 times of making the sound effect before my students were doing it and laughing. This was like the best game. We played for 30 minutes, like the full 30 minutes. And at the very end, I was like, oh my gosh, it's time to go already. So anyway, so we go through and then they tell me to stop. They want this one. And so for extra emphasis, I'll go ch, 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 and we're going to crunch it everywhere. Okay. And then I'll move the child back and then I'll say, okay, let's see what's under the leaf. And then I give them 5 seconds to go put this leaf on their tree. So the way I do that, I'm actually keeping control the whole time, is I say, okay, you have 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they'll tell me where to stop and put it. So at this point, we can easily talk about prepositions, right? We can talk about where the leaf is located, or maybe they tell you to stop here and you can actually put it down here and then, describe, oh, it's too low, let me put it up, or tell me to go higher, to go and put it up higher, right? So you can also work on having them give you directions. Okay, so now this girl is done and she comes over and she says the word glove, okay? So I'm gonna reference here, like this is where our visual is for the L sound. Let's say love first. So we're gonna do L and then of, love, and then we're gonna add in our G, okay? And I have color coded this to help our students see that it actually, those two sounds are going together. They're getting glued together. So then we can bring the girl over and go glove, right? So I like having this so, it's really easy for your students to visualize what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, so of glove. Now you can either come over here and type in the word again, or you can, create a sentence depending on the level of your students. So we could say, I wear gloves when it is cold. Whoops, when it's cold, okay? And then you can have them repeat this sentence. And then after that, then the girl can come over here and say, oh, it's your turn, and then go back to her tree, okay? So then it would be this person's turn, and then you just do the same thing. So you just make the little stomping sound, okay? And then you repeat the whole process. So what was really fun is that like halfway through, once all the trees were covered in leaves, there was like 5 leaves on each one. what we did, I'll just do a couple of them, is we had the leaves fall down, okay, and we worked on our L sound at the end, saying that they were, or in the middle, saying they were falling, and then we said, oh, they all fell down, or they've all fallen down, and then we collected them. So like this leaf was here, and this girl went over and she grabbed it, and then she brought it over and put it in the center. So then we had all the leaves in a pile, okay, and this was like the funnest part. Everyone was laughing. It was so much fun. So adorable. So we made a huge pile, and you can even have the kids like say their L sound every time, or maybe say a word from the list for the leaf to go over. Like that could be the requirement. Okay, so basically we build a pile, and I have layered the children so that the leaves are actually in front, right? So this child, the jumping child, he actually gets to jump in, and so we'll say ready, set, and then he go, and he jumps in, and then he's going to disappear behind. So this one, I think because I duplicated the page, he didn't fall behind. So let's just make him fall behind so you can see that effect. So we're going to go Z order all the way back and preview. Okay, so oh no, guys. So, oh, that's annoying. Okay, so we'll put all the leaves out here. I wish it stayed. I knew it wouldn't stay, actually. I don't know why I didn't do it. Okay, so we'll put it like this. Okay, so then we'd say ready, set, go, and then he's going to jump in and he disappears behind. Okay, and I made it so that the other child, you probably could have seen, or you saw just like a second ago, right? That she actually doesn't fall behind. So she likes to stomp on the leaves. Okay, so when she comes over, she just stomps on them. And then maybe, you know, he says, oh, I need help, or he jumps out and surprises her, right? He goes like that and surprises her, and she goes, ah, and goes away. You know, so you can just do all this like pretend play with it. And then after we had that pile of leaves, one of my students said, oh, let's go climb the trees. So she can like climb the tree and stand up here. Then you can talk about like, oh my gosh, how is she going to get down? Like, is that a problem? You know, and so we decided that it wasn't safe and that she needed to get down. So we had the friend come over and say, oh, like, let me help you. And he brought all the leaves over so that she could jump into them safely, which wouldn't make sense in real life, but you know, we're making a little soft landing area for her. So once again, every leaf that gets brought over, you're just going to make the L sound or do an L blend word or whatever it is, right? So now he's made it safe for her. She's going to come down and then jump from there, and then maybe give him a high five. And then let's say he comes over here and he's sitting up on this branch. I had my kids say the word slide to get him to come down. And then she actually built, you know, all the leaves over here for him. Okay. And then you can do something like this where you're putting the leaf like behind her, you know, to talk about some prepositions. Or for him, you'll have to figure out like which is which. But a leaf can go on his head or in front of his face. So anyways, that's the game. I just had to share it with you because it came so cute and my students loved it, and that's just like one of the best feelings when they enjoy it. So I'm still going to be working on this. If this is a game you're interested in, I'm definitely going to make this and put this in the store probably this week. But let me know if you need L blends or if you need S blends or R blends. Or if you'd like to see this in just like regular articulation. Anyways, please give this video a like and share it with anyone else who would be inspired by it. And as always, leave a comment below and let me know what video you'd like to see next. All right, bye.